Hello, so it's Friday. I guess technically you could say it's Good Friday because it is. And because it's Good Friday, and I guess that's a bigger thing in Canada than the States, and Christian holidays and all that jazz, um, we have school off today. So we also have Monday off. So that means it's a 4-day weekend here, which means most of my friends went home. My friend Laura, who lives in New York, if she left, Thursday night, and so she was in New York by late Thursday night. So then she had the entire, a whole 3-day weekend, which is just so much easier than, just like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So only a couple of my friends are here. Both my roommates are gone. They've gone to Lauren's house for Easter. And I'm here, but that is okay. I saw my friend Jenna today, and that was fun. So I feel like I have to tell you this, and you can't. Well, you can laugh. I'm sure you will laugh. I had a I'm a dumb college student moment in which I was making dinner and I sort of fell asleep, and my oven doesn't have a timer, so I burned my dinner, which is not like a huge deal, like make a sandwich. But it started smoking, and the fire alarm went off in my apartment. Each apartment has a different fire alarm, and then there's the fire alarm for the building. And so I had a mild panic attack because it's okay for your fire alarm to go off like once or twice, because they understand that stuff happens. But if it goes off for a really long time, or if the smoke gets in the hallway and the building's alarm goes off, that's when it gets legit. They have to, go call the fire department. And so I was terrified that this would happen, so I ran out and I, shut the front door so none of the smoke could get out. I opened all the windows in the apartment, complete overkill. Turned on every fan in the 2 bathrooms and then the fan in the kitchen and sat there. And the fire alarm stopped, it went off. It was good. And then I sat there and there was smoke and I was like, shit. And I felt really stupid because it was kind of a stupid move, even though I feel like it happens to everybody. And so I did what every, out of her depth college student does. I called my parents, and my mom is quite prone to burning things herself, so we had a good chit-chat, heart-to-heart about that, and she made me feel much better, and nobody knew that it was me, and it wasn't a big deal, and I left to go see a movie and meet up with my friend, and I came back, and all the smoke was gone, so situation averted. And so I was telling my mom, I was like, I feel like this is a moment of complete failure, the burning chicken, mixed in with a moment of complete success, stopping the entire building fire alarm from going off. Because can you imagine being the kid who did that? Can you imagine what my life would be like for the next month? I don't think people would ever let me live it down, much less cook a meal again. So that was my mildly traumatizing night, and I remember my hands were shaking, and when I finished everything, I was like, oh God. But anyways, it's all good. All's well that ends well, right? And the movie I went to see tonight was actually Mirror Mirror, and I was like, should I see The Hunger Games again? But I've already seen it 2 times, and I kind of really wanted to see John Carter, but they're only playing it in IMAX 3D, and movie tickets in Canada are already $13, for an evening, and so and then they have their digital, which is $15. I saw, the second time I saw The Hunger Games, I saw it in that, and that was really, really good. Perfect sound quality and visual quality, right? And then they have their, IMAX 3D, which is, $19, and that's just too much for a movie. I mean, no. So I actually saw Mirror Mirror with Jenna, and I loved it. It was so cheeky, I think is a good word for it. It makes fun of all those stereotypes in a really silly kind of way, and it was truly a really enjoyable movie. I think you guys would like it a lot because, it does make fun of Mary Sue's and, Prince Charming's and even Evil Queens. And the costume design and the whole visual look of it was really cool. And it had Sean Bean in it. It had Sean Bean in it and a character that didn't die, which was really exciting. He starts off dead, but he's not actually dead. And since everything I have watched Sean Bean in lately, he's died. This was really cool. I mean, Lord of the Rings, Boromir. I watched a movie called Black Death with him, where he was a crusade knight, hunting down witches for causing the Black Plague. He died in that one too. And then I was watching Game of Thrones, and really this really that this time. So it's really nice to see him, alive and well. And I just love Sean Bean. It's the accent and the connection to the Lord of the Rings. I also went for a run today. That was really nice. It's been really pretty out. Not exactly, warm, but like 48 degrees, sunny, breezy. So I went for a run, and there were tons of people out because it was Good Friday. So that was lovely. So except for the burning thing, I had a good day. And you can laugh at me, but it will happen to you guys one time. And, hopefully I will never do it again. I will learn from my mistakes, which is not fall asleep while your stuff is cooking. Because my sleep schedule has been a little bit weird. I usually get really tired around I want to take a nap, usually in the evening. So that's what happened. So yeah, it's not the first time I've burned anything. I remember being really upset when I burned I put a coffee mug, but the kind you take in a car, not an open mug, a travel mug, thank you, in the microwave, and it wasn't meant to go in the microwave, and the handle melted off. That was in 7th grade, and I remember being really, really upset about it, and then my mom came up and was like, "It's okay, sweetheart, I did the same thing with the other one last week." So yeah, and my dad can burn a hot dog by cooking it by boiling it. I'll let you figure that one out. So it's not unheard of in our family. And this video has gone on for a really long time, so I will probably end it there. I haven't quite thought of a song for this one yet, so I'll add it today or tomorrow. And I hope you guys are having a good time, and happy Easter, and spend it with your families, and eat lots of chocolate. Bye. Oh, do you know the nice thing about chocolate? Sorry, last note. We have all the Cadbury stuff that you don't get back home here, and the Kinder eggs, I think. And that's not Cadbury, that's a different kind. And all sorts of different kinds of yummy European candies that y'all don't get. So, bye.